Pak Pram sudah siap?
Taruh ya.
Kalau sudah siap, mohon yang sudah siap ya Pak Pram, kita mulai. Coba siswa semua tolong tenang. Please keep silent, students.
Lihat dulu kalau gitu. Ada. Harus mundur lagi agaknya. Angkat tuh yuk.
Oke, sudah siap Pak Pram? Kalau sudah siap, mohon semua diam. Coba siswa semua diam. Silakan tenang semua karena kita live streaming. Oke. Storytelling Competition 2023. Develop your talent for achievement. SMP Negeri 1 Bengkayang. Oktober 25, 2023. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Adil Kak Talino, Bacuramin Kak Saruga, Basengan Kak Jubata. The Honorable Mrs. Emiliana SVD as a headmaster, the Honorable the Judge, the Honorable all of the teachers at SMPN 1 Bengkayang, and the lovely students. First of all, us pray and praise to God. Because of His grace and mercy, we can come together without here with healthy condition in storytelling competition. Okay. Next, singing Indonesia Raya. The audience invite to stand up. Mohon ada suaramu. Saya hitung sampai 3 tidak. Sekali lagi, tidak ada suaramu, kita akan menyanyikan lagu Indonesia Raya. Berdiri dengan prayer. I would like to Mr. Yakobus Reka.
Baiklah, sebelum memulai kegiatan, sebagai marilah kita berdoa menurut ajaran agama dan kepercayaan kita masing-masing. Izinkan saya untuk memimpin cara ajaran agama Katolik. Bagi yang agama Katolik, silakan mengikutinya. Marilah kita berdoa dalam nama Bapa dan Putra dan Roh Kudus. Amin. Tuhan Allah kami yang maha baik, puji dan syukur kami haturkan kehadiran-Mu Tuhan atas cinta-Mu, kasih setia-Mu yang selalu Engkau nyatakan pada kami dalam kehidupan kami. Terutama pada hari ini Tuhan, kami sangat merasakan cinta-Mu melalui karunia nafas kehidupan yang terus kami terima. Terima kasih Tuhan. Sebentar lagi kami akan memulai kegiatan yang sangat penting dalam kaitan peningkatan mutu siswa-siswi SMP 1 Bengkayang. Semoga dengan kegiatan ini Engkau memberikan kekuatan dan roh kebijaksanaan bagi anak-anak kami, sehingga keberhasilan yang mereka dapatkan tidak membuat mereka bangga, sombong, berkelebihan, tapi mereka yakin dan percaya bahwa itu semua terjadi oleh karena kuat kuasa-Mu yang bekerja dalam dirinya. Biarkanlah anak-anak kami terus bertumbuh, bersaing, menjadi anak-anak yang siap untuk berkompetisi dalam segala bidang pengetahuan hidupnya. Kami serahkan seluruh kegiatan hari ini hanya ke dalam tangan kasih-Mu Tuhan, melalui perantaraan Tuhan kami Yesus Kristus yang hidup dan berkuasa kini dan sepanjang masa. Amin. Dalam nama Bapa dan Putra dan Roh Kudus. Amin. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for Bapak Yakobus Reka. Next, the speech from Mrs. Emiliana SPD as a headmaster and while opening storytelling competition. I would like to Mrs. Emiliana.
Baik, terima kasih atas waktu yang diberikan kepada kami. Yang saya hormati Bapak Ibu-ibu juri, yang saya hormati Bapak Ibu Dewan Guru, serta peserta yang saya banggakan dan siswa-siswi yang saya banggakan. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Adil katalino, berceramik kak, bersengat kak jubata. Baik, anak-anak yang Ibu sayangi, pada hari ini kita berkumpul di ruang Aula Ardapan Suluem dalam rangka menyaksikan perlombaan atau pertandingan storytelling atau dalam bahasa Indonesianya lomba bercerita dalam rangka memperingati hari ulang tahun SMP Negeri 1 Bengkayang yang ke-58 tahun. Baik. Nah, merayakan bersamaan Hari Sumpah Pemuda, yaitu puncaknya nanti adalah tanggal 28 Oktober. Oleh karena itu, anak-anak, silakan ya nanti yang mau mengucapkan selamat ulang untuk SMP Negeri 1 Bengkayang ini yang ke-58 melalui atau lewat medsos kami persilakan. Ya. Kemudian ada beberapa perlombaan lagi. Mungkin wali kelasnya sudah kasih tahu, tapi yang pertama ini adalah storytelling. Oleh karena itu anak-anak, kami suruh nonton semua supaya melihat temannya. Bagaimana sih orang yang lomba menggunakan bahasa Inggris itu? Kalian apakah lidahnya keselewok kah? Atau beliur-liur kah? Atau dia pingsan kah? Atau dia pucat? Kenapa? Ini menguji nyali namanya. Juara nomor 2 tampil, namun tampilnya itu harus maksimal, ya. Nanti penonton itu tidak boleh ribut kalau teman-temanku lagi berbicara di depan, paham? Anak-anak juga bisa menilai mana yang terbaik, ya. Karena penilaiannya itu mereka ibu-ibu juri ini sudah. Nah, dilihat di sini jurinya ada 2 gurumu, ya. Saya ambil 1 dari luar supaya tidak ada penilaian subjektif atau bersifat pribadi. Jadi penengahnya itu adalah nilai dari juri yang berasal dari bukan dari SMP Negeri 1. Tapi beliau ini juga asalnya adalah SMP Negeri 1 di sekolah di sini, ya. Nah, ibu ini namanya Madeline Patricia. Beliau ini ikut jadi penengah supaya tidak ada penilaian yang bersifat subjektif. Baik anak-anak, boleh kita euforia, tapi saya sarankan lihat dulu pada waktu mereka berbicara. Setelah itu boleh tepuk tangan supaya dapat dinilai dengan baik oleh jurinya, maka tidak boleh ribut, paham? Nah, baik, saya tidak perlu panjang lebar supaya waktunya bisa tepat, ya. Saya cukupkan sampai di sini dulu dengan menyebut nama Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa. Lomba bercerita atau storytelling dalam rangka memeriahkan hari ulang tahun SMP Negeri 1 Bengkayang yang ke-58 dan Hari Sumpah Pemuda. Dengan ini saya buka secara resmi. Atas perhatian semua, saya ucapkan terima kasih. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Anil Katalino, Bajuramin Kak Saruga, Basenga Kak Jubata.
Okay, thank you for Mrs. Emilia and SPD give motivation for the participant. Next, before we go to start competition storytelling, I want to introduce about the judge. Okay, just one, Miss Madeline. I want you to stand up, please. Okay, Miss Madeline is a lecturer of Academy Bumi Sebalan. Okay, take a pose for Miss Madeline. Miss Madam Margareta. Madam Margareta. I think you know about Madam. Yeah, take a pose for Madam. Next, Miss Effie Yanti. And I think you know about Miss Effie. Yeah, give a pose for Miss Effie. Okay, thank you very much for the judge. Now, let's show storytelling competition. Ya, oke, mohon bantuannya untuk memindahkan meja ke depan lagi. is prepared, okay? Okay, next song storytelling competition. I will call number 1. I will for the yeah, for our stage, okay? Okay, I want you to keep silent, please, students, the audience. Okay, next, look, number 1. Give it a keep silent, please.
Good morning everyone. Adil Katarino Baturamin Kasarugan, Sekat Kajuata. Dear Principal of SMPN Bengkayang, respected teachers. First one, I want to introduce myself. My name is Wilson Indigo and I'm from 9C. Today I'm going to be telling you the legend of Maling Kundang from West Sumatra. Sure that you all know about this legend, so let's start now. Long time ago, there's a poor boy named Maling Kundang. Maling lived with his mother in a small village near beach. Every day they collected fishes from the sea and sell them to the market. But they didn't have enough money to fulfill their needs. Maling thought he had to leave the village to look for a better job. Being mother is hard, especially when the only child leaves home. She begged Maling to stay, but Maling had made his decision. He convinced and promised to his mother to come back once he became successful. A son is the most precious treasure. Every day Maling's mother prayed for Maling to be safe and healthy. Far away from home, Maling woke up early and worked harder than you know. He then turned into a very rich and very handsome man. By saving his money, he bought his first sheep. Then he had a lot of sheep. A rich person even wanted him to marry his daughter. Maling agrees because she was very beautiful and came from a noble family. Being rich now, Maling always said to himself, I love money and money loves me. Maling, who had started to be rich now, falling into sins. He forgot his promise to his mother. He never even sent any money to help his poor mother in the village. More time passed, Maling's hope of home were nearly gone. Every day, Maling's mother always come to the shore, hoping to see a sea that will bring Maling's home. Several years passed. One day, there's a big ship arriving at the port. Everyone rushes to see who could possibly be on board. Maling's mother saw a man stepping down the ladder with a beautiful woman. He couldn't be wrong. He still recognized him. Yeah, that's her son, Maling Kundang. She ran to hug Maling. She was grateful to see her son 3 years of waiting. Maling's wife got confused because Maling always said she came from a noble family. Arrogance is a way to cover up a shame. Maling's ashamed with his mother's appearance. He didn't want his wife to find out that he came from a poor family. So he pushed and yelled at his mother. Go away, you're not my mother. My mother will never will this. ugly clothes. I didn't come from this poor village. Without hesitation, Molly's mother kept calling on her son. Molly stood there and ignored his mother. Yelled at the sheep squirrel to give her some money and take her out of his sight. Molly's mother fell on the ground and cried. She lived without fear and loved her son without hope. In the end, the son she's been betrayed and abandoned her. She prayed to God. God, if he is not my son, let him have a safe through me. But if he is my son, punish him. Suddenly the sky turned black, lightning struck again and again. Slowly, Molly fell and his body petrified. He knelt on the ground and turned into a solid rock. The prayers of Molly's mother had touched God's souls. God honored him. Your mother didn't leave you when you were young, so don't leave her when she is old. The end. Thank you.
First, participant number 1. Next, we will look about participant number 2. Okay, give applause for number 2.
Good morning, everyone. Adil Katalino Bajuramin Kak Sarga Basengat Kak Sibata. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Yang terhormat Ibu Kepala Sekolah SMP Negeri 1 Bengkayang, yang kami hormati Bapak Ibu Dewan Guru beserta Bapak Ibu Dewan Juri SMP yang menilai saya dan teman-teman yang saya banggakan. Perkenalkan, nama saya Delta Febrian Immanuel. Saya dari kelas 8. Today I wanna tell you a story about a legend of Toba Lake from North Sumatra. Thank you and enjoy my performance. Once upon a time, in North Sumatra, lived a young man named Toba. One day, he go fishing in the lake. He weighed a life and suddenly he got big and fresh a golden fish. Then Toba went home. At home, Toba was very surprised because the fish told her, "Please don't eat me," said golden fish. "What are you? How can you talk?" said Toba surprised. "I'm a golden fish. Please don't eat me," said golden fish. Alright, said Toba. The next day, Toba went farmer in the field. Toba farmer from morning until noon. He was very hungry and tired, so he went home. At home, Toba was very surprised because there was a bee. "Are you in my house?" said Toba surprised. "I'm sorry, I was a golden fish and now I'm home. I'm here to give you some food as a sign of my gratitude," said the beautiful girl. Time passed, Toba and the beautiful girl married and had a baby named Samosil. When Samosil is 7 years old, he was very lazy, stubborn, and mischievous. One day, Samosil, "Please deliver the food to your father." Mother was busy. Said mother,
No, Mom, I want to play, said Samosil. Nay, hey Samosil, what's wrong with you? He's your father. He's hungry, said Mother angry. Because Mother angry, Samosil forced to the deliver business. On the way to the farm, Samosil eat father lunch little by little until the remaining few. When Koba opened the eat box, turned out it was empty. Koba, very angry to Samosil. What? Where the food? Said Koba, very angry. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so hungry. Samosil answered with anesthesia. Koba felt really upset with son, and suddenly he said something that was horrible. Your mother is like a little animal. If because your mother is a fish, so you are like her. Go away from here. Koba didn't realize that what he said was so rude. He was forbidden to tell about Samosil mother or June. Samosil swayed and tell all to his mother. Calm down, Samosil. Don't pray anymore. No, all you have to is climb behind the tree and stay there. There will be a real food and this village will be seen and this hard. Said Mother. Samosil went away and climbed the highest tree in the village. Mother was really sad. She decided to lose sight and jump to the light. Suddenly, the sky was getting dark. Not so long after that, the rain fell down. It was great rain. The thunder and lightning were so scary. Meanwhile, Koba was surprised by this disaster. Who cannot save himself and Samosil, although he climbed the highest tree, he still cannot escape the great disaster. And the smallest island in the middle of the lake called Samosil Island, and the village was submerged and became a large. The large lake is named Toba. Cerita rakyat mengenai asal-usul Danau Toba banyak mengandung amanat dan pesan moral. Melalui kisah Samosil dan ayahnya Toba, dongeng ini bahwa sebagai seorang anak hendaknya kita berbakti kepada kedua orang tua dengan tidak menyia-nyiakan kepercayaan yang telah diamanahkan kepada kita. Sebaliknya, sebagai orang tua, janganlah memarahi anak secara berlebihan apabila mereka berbuat salah. Orang tua dapat memberitahukan secara baik-baik apa kesalahan anak mereka dan buatlah anak-anak berjanji bahwa mereka tidak akan mengulanginya. That's all the story. What I can see is, if there are words that are wrong or unpleasant, I apologize. Don't forget to take and absorb the moral message. Thank you for attention and time. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Adil katalimo, baju ramen kak saruga, basengat kak pribata. Thank you.
Okay, give applause for participant number 2. Next. Okay, participant number 3. Okay.
To everyone here, good morning to all the dear Honorable School Principal of SMPN Negeri 1 Bengkayang, to all of the respected judges and my lovely friends. On today's occasion, I'm standing here because I would like to tell you one of the Indonesian legend folktale. This folktale had been widespread to all over Indonesia. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Fiona Jellis from the 8E grade class. So today's story title is called Sang Kuryang. Have you ever heard a story about a man who wants to marry his mother? Well, listen to me now. with a beautiful young princess named Dayang Sumbi. As a princess from the kingdom, Dayang Sumbi loves to weaving very much. One day, when she was weaving on the terrace of the palace, like the other normal days, suddenly she felt a little dizzy and weak. She could not stay focused and kept dropping spoon yarn. Dayang Sumbi became too lazy to pick it up. As the spoon yarn fell from the umpteenth time, instead of taking it herself, Dayang Sumbi gets annoyed and accidentally said out loud, "Anybody there? Please bring me my yarn. If the one who took it were a man, then I will take you as my husband. But if the one who took it were a woman, then I will take you as my sister. I swear to God." When Dayang Sumbi realized that the yarn had been picked up, she got confused on who had done it. But unexpectedly, a male dog called Kuma, which is a dog who has been spelled by a witch and became a dog, but at certain times he had turned back into a human. Came over to him while brought Dayang Sumbi's yarn. Dayang Sumbi was very shocked, but she could not refute her oath, so she decided to marry Kuma. After their wedding, they then left to a small village because Dayang Sumbi felt humiliated and ashamed for marrying a dog. And as a result of their marriage, Dayang Sumbi gave birth to a baby boy named Sangkuriang. Sangkuriang then grew into a healthy, strong, and active boy. And he also loves to hunting very much. One day, Dayang Sumbi wanted to eat a deer's liver, so she asked her son to go hunting into the forest with Kuma. They then spent all day in the forest until the night fell, and Sangkuriang felt confused and also feel upset because he hadn't successfully hunted any animals, neither found any deer there. After that, he blamed Kuma for all of this and decided to kill Kuma with his arrow. Instead of a deer's liver, he handed over Kuma's liver to his mother. At home, Dayang Sumbi received it without knowing that it was actually her husband's liver. Moments later, Dayang Sumbi realized that Kuma was nowhere to be seen. She then asked her son about it. When she found out that Sangkuriang had killed Kuma, she could not hold back her anger. Furiously, Dayang Sumbi hit Sangkuriang's head, leaving a deep wound and threw him out the house. "Do you even know what you have done? Go away and never come back." Sangkuriang felt confused. Why do his mother-in-law love more than him? But he finally left and tried to forget everything about his mother. While Dayang Sumbi started to regretting her action of expelling her son. After that day, she started to meditate and pray to God all the time until she was given the blessing of eternal youth. As time passed by, Sangkuriang, who was kicked out from the house, had grown into a handsome and respected young man, while Dayang Sumbi remained to be young forever. One day, Sangkuriang went hunting into the forest, and he came across a gorgeous woman. Sangkuriang didn't know that the woman was actually Dayang Sumbi, his own mother. Both of them did not recognize each other. So, Sangkuriang did not take long to propose to Dayang Sumbi, and she happily accepted the proposal. However, the day before their wedding, Dayang Sumbi noticed the scar on Sangkuriang's head that precisely the same as her first child had. She was extremely shocked. Soon, she knew that it was her son. She immediately looked for a reason to cancel their marriage, and finally, she came up with an idea. She wanted Sangkuriang to turn a valley into a dam and build a big wall to cross the water. Sangkuriang confidently agreed to it, but it must be finished in one night before the dawn had come. At the midnight, he harnessed all his dark magic powers that he learned by wandering, invited all the spirits and jinns to come out and help him. The began to get nervous because Sangkuriang had almost finished the task, but the dog was still far off. He then think hard how to cancel Sangkuriang's task. And then she did not remain to be silent, so she and the woman around her village started to pounded on the drains and spread out a big red cloth from side to side of the village, where it looked like the dawn had come. And suddenly, all the spirits fled away, leaving Sangkuriang that hadn't completed the boat yet. Knowing he failed to marry Dayang Sumi, and also knowing that Dayang Sumi had cheated him, he then got very angry. Furiously, he kicked hard on the boat, which was 4 inches away. The boat came to rest upside down and slowly turned into a mountain. The overturned boat is now known as the Tangkuban Perahu Mountain in West Java, Indonesia. Well, from the story, we can learn that truth is always got to be our main priority, and think before you act. So, audience, that's all the story about Sangkuriang. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and thank you.
Okay, the voice from participant number 3. Next, we call about participant number 4. Give applause for participant number 4. Mom, give applause.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Ini Ratalino, baju rami, Pesarugan, saya ingat Kejubana. Dear Principal of SMPN 1, Bengkayang, and respected for the teachers and respected for the jury in the storytelling. So, before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Vincent Jarason. I am from class 9B. So today I'm going to tell you about the story of the legend Malikunda. Let's start. A long time ago, in a small village near the beach in West Sumatra, a woman and her son lived. They were Malikunda and her mother. Her mother was a single parent because Malikunda had passed away when he was baby. Malikunda had to live hard with his mother. Malikunda was a healthy, religious, and strong boy. He usually went to sea to get fish. After getting fish, he would bring it to his brother. The mother was sold it in the town. One day, when Malikunda was sailing, he saw a merchant ship which was being raided by a small band of pirates. He helped the merchant with his breath and power. Malikunda had defeated the pirates. The merchant was so happy and thanked to him. In return, the merchant asked Malikunda to sell him to get a better life. He left his mother alone. Many years later, Malikunda became wealthy. He had a huge ship and was helped by many shipwrights trading goods. Perfectly, he had a beautiful wife too. When he was sailing his trading journey, his ship landed on a beach near a small village. The villager recognized him. The news went fast in the town. Malikunda has become rich and now he is in an old woman on the beach to meet the new rich merchant. She was Malikunda's mother. She wanted to help him release her sadness of being lonely after so long time. Unfortunately, when the mother returned, Malikunda was in the front of his well-dressed wife and his ship. He was denied lonely woman. For 3 times, mother begged Malikunda, and for 3 times, he yelled at her. At last, Malikunda said to her, "No, old woman, I have never had mother like you. A dirty and ugly woman." After that, he ordered his crews to set sail.
He will live the old mother again, but in that time she was full of both sadness and angriness. Finally, angry, she cursed Manikunda that he would turn into a stone if he don't apologize. Manikunda just laughed and really sat still. In the quiet sea, suddenly a thunderstorm came. His huge ship was wrecked and it was too late for Manikunda to apologize. He was thrown by the wave out of his ship. He fell on a small island. It was really too late for him to avoid his crew. Suddenly, he turned into the storm. And the reason is, in this story, is that children we must respect to our parents. Because every word that our parents say is prayer for us. The end. Thank you.
Thank you applause for performance participant 4. Next, we look at performance from participant 5. Okay, give applause.
Good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Adil katalino bacuramin kasaruga basengat kak jubata. The honorable of the headmaster, the teacher, the jurors, and all my friends. I am Leticia Audrey from 7th class. Today I will tell you a story entitled Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih. Hope you all enjoy it. Long time ago, there were two half sisters, Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih. Bawang Merah was a lazy, greedy girl who was spoiled by her mother. While Bawang Putih was obedient, diligent, and little cause of conflict. Hey Bawang Putih, wash my clothes. Not yet finished by the new clothes, Bawang Putih walked and be followed by the stepmother. Bawang Putih, we will prepare my breakfast now. We are hungry. Okay, Mom. One day, Bawang Putih lost Bawang Merah's scarf in the river while washing it. An old woman found the scarf and offered to return it if Bawang Putih will cook and clean for her. Bawang Putih agreed, and the old woman turned out to be a fairy grandmother. Bawang Putih, this is the scarf you're looking of. Oh, I want to give you a gift. A pumpkin for you. Because you helped me, choose one you like. On the table, there were both small and large pumpkins. I chose the small one, Grandma. The grandma gave Bawang Putih a magical pumpkin that was filled with gold and riches. Out of jealous, her stepmother and Bawang Merah wanted the same fortune for herself. She purposely dropped her scarf into the river, hoping to meet the old woman. When she did encounter the old woman, she demanded a bigger reward and refuses to help with the chores. The old woman granted Bawang Merah's request, but it turned out to be filled with poisonous snakes instead of gold, and the stepmother and Bawang Merah died from snake bite. Meanwhile, Bawang Putih lived happily ever after. The jealousy given by the old grandmother making her rich. She continued her father's business and enjoyed the fruits of her obedience and goodness. So the moral of the story is, good will always turn over evil. Be kind to others, hard work and determination will eventually pay off, and don't be greedy. And this is the end of my story. Thank you for all attention. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for participant number 5. Okay, next. We will about participant number 6. Give a applause.
Good morning, everybody. Ada Kak Karino berjualan minta sangka masih ingat Kak juga. The honorable judges, teachers, all my friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anila Selina, Priyanti from class 7A. Today I'm going to tell you the story entitled Toro Jomrang. Now that I will just tell you a story about my teacher. Let's go back to the time which is called Anna. There were two kingdoms, King and Amaru. The King kingdom was a prosperous and well-known kingdom. It was led by a king named Amaru. He had a son named Anupurus. Meanwhile, was part of King Kingdom jurisdiction that was led by a king named Prabu Boko. However, Prabu Boko had a very beautiful daughter, Pati, who was very old and had control over 30 kingdoms. And was the strongest king in the land. Wahahaha. Of course, was insecure in Then, the war between the kingdom and Papa Boko happened. This time, Prabu Boko was dead in that war. Knowing his king had died, Pati Boko ran away from the battle. And he reported to the Rajah that her father was killed by the king named Anupurus. Rajah was so sad, but suddenly Anupurus and his soldiers came to Amaru. Oh, where are you? Has killed my mother. I'm so sorry, Rajah. I didn't meant to, but you're part of the kingdom. Rajah decided, but then Anupurus did something unexpected. Rajah, would you be my queen, please? Rajah was so shocked. He wanted to refuse. She was afraid that Anupurus would be angry, but then she had a strategy. If you want to marry me, you must go to the southern temple province. Thank you. What? he turned into a statue. Now we can see the statue of Lord in Tambalan Temple. The most important thing is we must be not arrogant even if we are strong and smart, because there are other people who are stronger and smarter than we are. Okay guys, I think that's the end of my performance today. Thank you for your kind attention. Adidas Nathan, we are team from Bengkayang Junior High School. I love you 2000 and goodbye.
Okay, give a voice for performance participant 6. Okay, next. Participant number 7.
Shalom. Adil katarino bajulang kasaruga basengan kajubaka. Good morning, all judges, headmaster, teachers, and classmates. I hope today we are all in good condition and healthy. My name is Cheris Everlyn. I'm from class 8B. I'm going to tell you about a story called Timur Mas. A long time ago, there was a widow named Mbok Rana. Her husband had passed away a long time ago, so that she lived there alone. She had no children, and she prayed to God to get a child. One night, when she prayed, a giant passed her house and heard her pray. The giant said, "I can give you a child, but you must give the child back to me when she is 17 years old." Mbok Rana was so happy that she didn't think the risk of losing the child later. She agreed the offer. Then the gave her cucumber seeds and asked Mbok Rana to plant them around her house. Tomorrow, she planted the seeds just like what the giant asked. Shortly, the seeds grew up after some days, and there were several cucumbers there. However, the most interesting thing was that there was a huge golden cucumber. Mbok Rana plucked the golden cucumber and carefully carried it home. With care, she sliced it, and she was so surprised that a cute baby girl was inside. Then she named the baby with Timon Mas, which means golden cucumber. She loved the baby really much. Years passed, and Timon has grown to be a beautiful and lovely little girl. She was really smart and kind as well. That is why Mbok Rana kept thinking about her promise to the giant. One night, Mbok Rana had a dream. She must meet a holy man who lives in a place called Mount Gunung. That holy man could help her to save her daughter. The next morning, Mbok Rana went to Mount Gunung and she met the holy man. And he gave 4 little bags to Mbok Rana. These bags are for her. Tell her to open and use it one by one, said the holy man. Mbok Rana nodded her head as a sign that she understood the command. Then she came back to home. Each one was containing cucumber seeds, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. The holy man said that Timon Mas could use them to protect herself. At home, Mbok Rana then said about her promise to the giant to her daughter, and about the bag given by the holy man. A few days later, the giant came back to Mbok Rana's house and asked for the promise. Mbok Rana told her daughter to run back from the back door and took the bags from the holy man with her. The giant was so angry and rushed towards Timon Mas. He was getting closer and closer. She then opened the first bag. It was the cucumber seeds. She threw those seeds and instantly they grew into the huge
The giant ate them all so that she could run further. However, it was giving the giant more strength to chase the girl. He was getting close again. After that, she opened the second bag that contains the needles and spilled them behind her. The needles magically turned into lush bamboo trees, which were thorny. The giant's bodies were bled and scratched. Unfortunately, he mated and chased her again. The Munmas opened the third bag and spilled the solid pile. That made the soil which the solid touched turn into very deep sea. The giant almost drowned her, but he swam across it. From a far place, the Munmas saw it. She then opened the last bag and threw it. It was the shrimp paste and made the soil became the large swamp of boiling mud. Finally, the giant was trampled and the mud drowned him. Everything was ended. The Munmas came back to her home and lived happily ever after with her brother. Thank you for listening to my story. Good morning.
Okay, good applause for the participating members. Next, participant number 8. Give applause.
Good morning, Principal of SMPN Negeri 1 Bengkayang, and my respected teacher. And my dear friend, glad to see you all today. First, I'm going to introduce myself first. My name is Cynthia Clara. I am from 8A. And I'm going to tell you about the legend of Surabaya. The legend of Surabaya. A long time ago in East Java, there were two strong animals, Sura and Baya. Sura was a shark and Baya was a crocodile. They lived in the sea. Actually, they were friends, but when they were hungry, they were very greedy. They did not want to share their food. They would fight for it until someone gave up. It was a very hot day. Sura and Baya were looking for some food. Suddenly, Baya saw a goat. Yummy, this is my lunch. Baya, no way, this is my lunch. You are greedy. I have not eaten for 2 days, said he. Then Sura and Baya fought again. After several hours, they were very tired. Sura had a plan to stop their bad behavior. I'm tired of fighting, Baya, said Sura. Me too. What should we do to stop fighting? Do you have any idea? Asked Baya. Yes, I do. Let's share our territory. I live in the water, so I look for food in the sea. And you live on the land, right? So you look for the food also on the land. The border is the beach, so we'll never meet again. Do you agree? Asked Sura. Let me think about it. I agree. From today, I will never go to the sea again. My place is on the land, said Baya. And they both lived in the different places. But one day, Sura went to the land and looked for some food in the river. He was very hungry, and there were not much food in the sea. Baya was very angry when he knew that Sura broke the pattern. Hey, what are you doing here? This is my place. Your place is in the sea. But there is water in the river, right? So this is also, said Sura. Then Sura and Baya fought again. They both hit each other. Sura beat Baya's tail. Baya did the same things to Sura. He beat very hard until Sura finally gave up. You can imagine the story, this part with this picture. He beat very hard until Sura finally gave up. He went back to the sea. The place where they were fighting was a mess. Blood was everywhere. People then always talk about the fight between Sura and Baya. They then named the place of the fight as Surabaya. It's from Sura the shark and Baya the crocodile. People also put the fight as the symbol of Surabaya Sea. From the story, we could conclude that don't be greedy and egoist. We should share what we have, and that's all about the story. I would like to thank you all for listening to my story.
Give applause for participant number 8. Okay, next we call about participant number 9. Here, give applause.
Good morning, everyone, and all the best wishes to all of us. Good morning, the Honorable Master Head. Good morning, the Honorable Juries. Good morning, the teachers, and my friends who came to this storytelling competition today. I'm Gesa Sepketelin Hansta from 7th class. Today, I'm going to perform a story which is entitled Legend of Ruwaibird. Do you know story of Ruwaibird? Okay, check it out and I hope you all enjoy it. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in West Kalimantan leading by a wise king. The king had 7 daughters. The 7 daughters were beautiful. The queen had passed away. The king didn't want to remarry. However, the youngest daughter was the most beautiful. She was the also kindest. She often helped other people. How about her sisters? Her sisters were very much different. They were lazy, had bad attitude, and cruel to people. The king really loved the youngest daughter. This made his 6 older sisters jealous. The king knew about his daughter's behaviors. He often advises his older daughters to behave like the youngest daughter. Sadly, they never listened to the king's advices. They hated their younger sister because the king often prized her good behavior. The older daughters often did terrible things to the youngest daughter. They often hit her. She was very sad and often cried. She couldn't tell it to her father because they always intimidated her. They would hit her even harder if she told their father. One day, the king asked all her daughters to meet him. "I'm going to neighboring kingdom. I will go for several months. While I'm gone, my youngest daughter will rule the kingdom. Do you understand?" asked the king. "Yes, we do, father," said all the daughters. The older daughters were angry. They were very upset about their younger sister who was asked to rule the kingdom. After the king left, they planned something bad. They wanted wanted to get rid of their youngest sister. They acted to be nice to her. The youngest daughter was happy. Finally, her older sisters were nice to her. They asked her to go fishing in the cave. And there were a lot of fish in that river. The youngest daughter was happy when finally arrived at the cave. She knew that her sisters were doomed to do something bad. Hurry up! Let's go inside the cave. Find a lot of fish inside the cave, said the oldest daughter. The youngest was so eager. As she went inside the cave, she didn't know that her sister stayed outside the cave. She kept on asking her to go inside the cave. Wow! There are so many fish here! We can take the fish back to the kingdom, said the youngest daughter. Yes, my little sister, there are definitely more fish in the cave. Go deeper so you can get more fish, said the oldest daughter. She kept on walking until she was lost. She was calling out to all her sisters, but they didn't respond. She then understood that her sisters didn't want her to rule the kingdom anymore. Sister, where are you? Help me! I'm scared, said the youngest, screaming for help. The 6 older siblings had left her. They felt satisfied because they had succeeded in getting rid of her. Finally, we succeeded in trapping her into a stone cave. She definitely won't be able to get out of the cave. Ha ha ha, said the oldest one. She was very sad and cried. Suddenly, an old man came. He was holy man. He was meditating in the cave. He asked the youngest daughter, "What are you doing here, my granddaughter?" "I'm lost, Grandpa. I came here with my 6 older siblings to catch fish. I don't know where they are now. I don't know their way out. It's so dark here. I'm afraid to be alone," said the youngest daughter. He looked at her and said, "Don't worry, I can help you. You can go back to the kingdom, but you have to change into a bird. I name you Ruler. After that, brood these eggs. After they hatch, the birds will accompany you." She agreed. Slowly, she changed into a beautiful bird. And after all the eggs were hatched, they flew back to the kingdom. They all stayed at the tree near the kingdom and saw how the king punished the older sisters. The stone cave, where the youngest turned into a beautiful bird, is known by local residents as Mount Ruai. Well, everyone, that's the cheerful origin of the Ruai bird. The moral message that we can learn from this story is that jealous can make someone commit cruel acts against other people, even their own siblings. People who are jealous and mean to others will receive the appropriate reward. Pesan moral yang bisa kita petik dari cerita ini adalah bahwa rasa cemburu bisa membuat seseorang melakukan tindakan kejam terhadap orang lain, bahkan saudaranya sendiri. Orang yang iri hati dan jahat terhadap orang lain akan menerima pahala yang setimpal. So, as young students, we need to be good around us, have a good attitude, and respect to older ones. Good morning and thank you for your attention. Adil Takalino, Bajuramin Kak Saruga, Basengan Kak Jubatan.
Okay, applause for the participant number 1.
Next, we can call participant number 10.
Hello everyone, Adil Takalino, Bajuramin Kak Saruga, Basengan Kak Jubatan. Good morning, the Honorable Headmaster, the Honorable Judges and teachers, all of the fellow participants, and also the beloved audience. My name is Olivia Meladro. I'm the representative from class 9F, and today in this English storytelling competition, I will tell you guys the story about Marian Kudang. So let's get to the story, shall we? Once upon a time, on the north coast of Sumatra, lived a poor woman and his son who called Marian Kudang. Sadly, not long after Malin was born, his father eventually died and his mother lived alone as a poverty-stricken old woman. Malin Kudang grew up as a skillful young boy. He always helped his mother to earn some money. One day, Malin decided to go overseas and promised to come back. After several years had gone by, Malin Kudang finally decided to return to his village. He arrived wearing fine clothes and traveling on one of his ships. Someone arriving in such was uncommon to the villagers. So many of them went down to the harbor to view the sight. One of the villagers recognized Malin from the scar he had received while they were playing when they were both a child. Upon recognizing the mark, the villager went to tell Malin Kudang's mother that her son had returned. Excitedly, she went to the shore and recognized her son the minute her eyes fell on him. My dear son, I've waited so long for you. You finally come back to keep your promise. When the older woman called him her son, he refused to believe that he had such an old woman as a mother. His disbelief was heightened when his wife questioned why he had not told her that he had an elderly mother. I don't believe you. I don't have an old and poor woman like you as a mother. Malin shouted at the old woman. Distraught and finally realizing her son's wickedness, Malin Kudang's mother gave up on her son's acknowledging her, and then she prayed to the god to punish her son for his behavior. The day after his mother's prayer, Malin sailed out of the village. Shortly thereafter, the ship was met by a violent storm. Malin Kudang believed the storm was the god and nature's way of punishing him for his mistreatment to his mother. He felt guilty about his behavior towards her, asked for forgiveness, and began to pray. However, his repentance was too late, for the ship was destroyed at sea and Malin and in the end was turned into coral. So guys, the story tells us to always respect our parents and love them for who they are. Alright everyone, we've come to the end of the story. My name is Olivia Melderos from class 9F. For all of your attention, thank you very much.
Big applause for participant number 10. Next, participant number 11. Yeah, give applause for participant number 11.
The respected was Headmaster of SMPN Negeri 1 Bengkayang, Mrs. Emiliana. And respected was the jury of the storytelling. Adil Katalino, Baturamin Kasaroga, Basengat Kajuba. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Edikan Komestu. I came from class 9B. I will tell you about the story of the crying stone. Honorable judges. Hello, how are you all? I hope you have a great day today. On this occasion, I would like to tell you about the story of our province, West Kalimantan. The story is called The Crying Stone. Once upon a time, there was a poor widow who lived with her daughter, Darmi. They lived in a small village in West Kalimantan. The old widow had to work hard all day in the field to fight the bull. But unfortunately, Darmi never helped her with anything. As a lazy person, for the field, she cared about One day, the mother asked Darmi to go with her to the market, some buy groceries. But Darmi refused because she did not want people to see them walking together. However, the girl finally relented with one condition. They will not walk side by side. She wanted to walk in front so that the people in the village would not think they were related. Although saddened by the request, the poor widow reluctantly complied. On the way to the market, people were admiring Darmi's beauty. A handsome man approached them and said, "Where the beautiful girl is going?" "I'm going to the market," Darmi answered. "And who's that lady behind you?" asked the man. "Oh, the woman. The lady behind me is my maid," the girl replied. The mother overheard the conversation and was heartbroken by her attitude. More people stopped them, and the same conversation repeated again and again. Eventually, the poor woman could not take the humiliation again and prayed, "God, I can't bear this suffering any longer. Please punish my child." All of a sudden, the sky became dark. Darmi suddenly screamed, "Help! What's happening to me? I can't move my legs anymore." Everyone around rushed in disbelief as Darmi turned to stone slowly. "Mother, please forgive me," Darmi cried helplessly. The woman replied, "Sorry, my child, it's too late now." Then the ungrateful girl turned to stone. People thought the statue because they could see her tears raining down from her face as she turning to stone slowly. To this day, the statue is removed in West Kalimantan. It serves as a reminder for people to respect their parents. From this story, we learn that we love our parents and respect them. So that's all I can tell you about the story of the crying stone. I hope you guys are entertained, and thank you so much for your attention.
I can give applause for participant number 11. Okay, next we can call participant number 12. Yeah, give applause for participant number 12.
Thank you for your presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Adil kata lima bacuramin kasarga basengat ka jubata. To the Honorable Principal of SMPN 1 Bengkayang, the teachers, the jurists, and my all friends to attend this today. Today I will tell stories about bawang putih and bawang merah from Riau. Before that I start the stories, I want to tell you a little story. A little things. I will take the little stories from bawang merah's point of view. So let's start. Once upon a time, there's lived a wealthy merchant. They live in Dadapan village. He lived with her one and only daughter, was named Bawang Putih. The merchant's wife is passed away from a long time ago, but they sad, but they try to be strong. Bawang Putih was a really beautiful girl, and she also was obedient and kind heart. That was why the merchant loved his daughter. On the other hand, in a small village not far away from Dadapan village, there lived a mother and her daughter, was named Bawang Merah. These two people lived a life full of simplicity after the death of Bawang Merah's father. But one day, their life changed when the merchant from a neighboring village expressed his desire to marry mother's Bawang Merah. The merchant brought them to his house in Dadapan to introduce them to his daughter. There, when Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih met for the first time. Actually, these two girls were happy with the marriage that happened. They both felt that their life would return to perfection because they finally had a complete family. Also, now they will have a sister they can play with, chat with, so they won't be lonely anymore. I'm very lucky to meet you, sister. I'm so happy. You're so kind to me, Bawang Putih said with happy expression. I'm lucky too, Bawang Putih. I hope we'll always be together. Bawang Merah replied her. However, things turned out not the way they thought. When the attitude of Bawang Merah's mother changed every time when the merchant or Bawang Putih's dad went to trade. She would treat Bawang Putih like a serpent. Bawang Merah knew the change of her mother. Her mother was a nice woman before, but everything changed after she married the merchant. Bawang Merah replied asked her to not treat Bawang Putih like that. But whatever, her mother not replied. Her mother always said, if you want to live happily for the rest of your life, do what I tell you and never urge you. That's why she couldn't do much of her mother's treatment of Bawang Putih, because she was also afraid, and she didn't want to be a disappointed child who disobeyed her mother's order. Everything became increasingly out of control after the father of Bawang Putih died of illness. Bawang Merah's mother increasingly treated Bawang Putih arbitrarily. She did not even hesitate to order Bawang Merah to do bad things to Bawang Putih. It's all just so that her mother can get all the inheritance left by the merchant. Bawang Merah was saddened by the change in her mother's attitude that became bad just because of her greed. One day, when Bawang Putih was ordered to wash clothes in the river, the mother ordered Bawang Merah to follow her and tease her. Follow your poor sister and do anything that can prevent her from coming home tonight, her mother ordered. Bawang refused. But mother, it will be too much to do horrible things like that. Don't even to argue with me, her mother said. You are my beautiful daughter, Bawang. Just do what your mother said. But again and again, any resistance will never change her mother's mind. Because her mother's order was an absolute thing. So with a heavy heart, Bawang followed Bawang Putih. Arriving at this river, she saw Bawang Putih washing clothes while migrating. How sad my life will be if only I had the chance trying to take my revenge on my mother and stepsister, she said. Bawang was surprised to hear that a good and innocent girl like Bawang Putih say like that. Her treatment of Bawang Putih was be so bad and cruel that it made her think like that. Bawang was surprised. She was hesitant to carry out her mother's act that moment, but she won't be in trouble if Bawang Putih came to her. So she decided to go to the Bawang Putih and think as if she didn't care. She teased Bawang Putih until her mother's favorite orange wall accidentally drive away. Mom said all the clothes must arrive at home. So good luck finding at the white orange car. Bawang Putih. Bawang said quickly. After that, Bawang went home feeling uneasy and full of guilt. Sorry, Bawang Putih. She muttered softly as she walked away. Evening has started to come, and Bawang Putih has not returned. Bawang was beginning to worry. She knew that she was the only who sent Bawang Putih to find her mother's car. But imagine a girl walking in the town. Of course, she was worried about her stepsister. What happened to Bawang Putih that she not even come until tonight? Bawang with worried expression in her face. So no matter the ego or the punishment she will get from her mother, she decides to look for Bawang Putih. Oh, whatever. I will look her until I find her, no matter if Mom is get angry to me, she said, shaking her head. I'm coming, Bawang Putih. She sneaked on the house quickly, hoping that her mother, who was busy counting money, could notice her gone. I hope Mom got notice me, she said with long tongue first as she left that house. She returned to the river and started to walk through the river until she found a cold cottage. Bawang knocked at the cottage door, hoping she could ask if the owner of the cottage know where her stepsister was. Tock, tock, tock. The door is open. There was an old grandmother who opened the door for Bawang. Sorry, what do you need here? An old woman asked her. Sorry if I am entering. I just want to ask if by chance you see a young girl passing by? She asked. Before the old woman could answer, a familiar figure stood right behind her. Bawang Putih stood there, her face clearly surprised to see the presence of Bawang. What are you doing here? Bawang Putih shouted. I'm sorry, Putih. No matter how hard I try to pretend, but I do care about you. So let's go home, Bawang Putih. So, no, you act like you care about me? That beautiful girl shouted angrily. I know what I did to you was rude, and please forgive me. can find mother. You know how horrible she is. But no, I'm tired of pretending. Donna explained detail to Bangkuti. I know my mistake, so can you forgive me? Bangkuti looked thoughtful. Her face looked like someone who held a grudge for a long time. Angry and sad at the same time. Seeing that, Bangmira realized the world not be so easily forgiven. You're both wrong, girls. What's wrong with forgiving each other? Said the old man suddenly. I know how angry you are, Bangkuti, but it's wrong if you think revenge to solve everything. And also you, Bangmira, you should be able to choose a good and bad. Not everything your mother tells you, you must be ordered. At the moment, Bangkuti's face changed. Bangkuti's face was no longer full of anger. She was aware of the bad intention that she might do when she returned this home. Meanwhile, Bangmira still bowed her head full of guilt. She is increasingly aware of the mistake she made. Tonight, if you weren't here, I might have a plan. Revenge. Bangmira. But thanks for coming. I forgive you. After this, let's fight harder together. Bangkuti responded. Heard that, Bangmira smiled brightly. They hugged each other and finally decided to return home. But before that, the old woman gave them 2 pumpkins, which could not rot. Keep these 2 pumpkins. They will never rot as long as you can maintain your good relationship, explained the old woman. Make this pumpkin a symbol and a reminder of your past relationship, explained the old woman. Thank you so much, said Bangmira and Bangkuti together. They finally went home happily, without any grudge and guilt. Even though when they got home, their mother was very angry. But this time, things won't be better. There will be no more pretending and injustice in that house. Bangmira and Bangkuti will go through every trouble together. From this story, we can learn the jealousy will make you get trouble because you can control them. So be wisely to take action and be able to choose between good and bad. Thank you for everyone. Adil Katarino Pacuramen Kasaruga Basengan Kajibata.
Okay, give applause for participant number 12. Next, we call about participant number 13. Give applause for number 13. Give applause.
Good morning, everyone. The Arab Jews, teachers, all my friends. How are you this morning? I hope all of you have a good day today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lydia Tabitha Hasugian. I'm from class 17. Today I'm going to tell you a story from Sinai entitled Bukit Kelam. So don't go anywhere because now I'm going to tell you this story in detail. Let's go back to the time which is called once upon a time. There lived 2 magical people that name is Bujang Beji and Temanggung Malubai. Both of them have a job as a fisherman, but have very different characteristics. Bujang Beji has an arrogant and envious nature, Malubai catches fish in Simpang Melawi River. Bujang Bedi always brought home all the fish, both big fish and small fish. As a result, the fish in Simpang Kapuas River are shrinking. Unlike Bujang Bedi, Malubai always releases small fish and only brings a big fish. One day, the declining population at Simpang Kapuas made Bujang Bedi catch less and less. Bujang Bedi put out a few fish, so Malubai is still bringing a lot of big fish. How can he get more than me, huh? A sense of envy came to Bujang Bedi. Driven by jealousy to defeat Malubai, Bujang Bedi catches fish using poison. The poisoned Kapuas river fish got drowned and floated on the surface of the river. Ha 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 ha. My fish are more than bigger than him now. In this way, Bujang Bedi can get fish in large quantities even more than what Malubai gets. However, the population of fish in Simpang Kapuas is shrinking faster than before. The fish in the river are getting depleted to the export of poison. Bujang Bedi's jealousy grew even more when he saw Malubai still bringing a lot of fish. I'll go to the river, see how you fish in the dry river. Bujang Bedi was planning to dry up the Simpang Melawi River so that Malubai can no longer get fish. With his magic, Bujang Bedi split the top of the rock. He then carried a big stone with both hands. On winterly Bujang Bedi, an angel was angry to see his action. So she sent a lightning bolt and grabbed Bujang Bedi's body. Bujang Bedi was shocked, and the big rock fell. How angry he was to know there was an angel who sent lightning. When he wanted to lift the fell stone, he found out the part of the rock was apparently buried very deep into the ground. Can't believe it. Seeing that his plan fell, he got really angry. I will let you know that no one can fail my plan, even you an angel. He prepared to take revenge. He then planted the kupang bamboo tree. Within a few days, the tree grew tall and reached the sky. Before climbing the tree, he made over into the forest animal so as not to interfere with his plan. He didn't give us over it. Let's now look at the tree. Bujang Bedi began to give over into the tomatoes and bear. So the tomatoes and the bear gnawed at the compound on the tree. When Bujang Bedi was about to reach the sky, suddenly the tree shook. The tomatoes and bears gnawing the tree until it tore into two. The tree fell immediately, and Bujang Bedi fell from a height. Causing his death, he planned to die Simpang Melawi River, and on which the angel was fell. The place where the giant rock fell became known as Bukit Kelam. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's enough for me. Thank you for your kind attention. But before that, the moral fallacy is, don't let envious and jealousy take control to our marriage and action. It will ruin our lives. Good morning and thank you.
Pause for participant number 13. Next we call about participant number 14. Okay, give spirit or give applause for participant number 14. Give applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ajil kata hino baju nabil kak saruga basengat kak jubata. Good morning everyone. My name is Dana Akila Julaika. I'm from class 7A. Today, I will tell some story about the legend of Malin Kundang. Once upon a time, in the West Sumatra, there was a family who lived in Pur. To change their life, his father went abroad, leaving his wife and his son. His son name was Malin Kundang. Although Malin was naughty boy, but he's such a hard-working boy. He often helped her mother to catch the fish for daily life. As time goes by, Malin grew into a handsome young man. He felt sorry for his mother, who always worked alone. He wanted to go far for work to have peace. He was going with the bridge captain. Malin began to say to wonder. Finally, his mother led him to where the ship carrying Malin began to move away, left his mother who lives alone. After Malin went away, his mom lives alone in her own house. Almost every day, she looked at the sea, thinking about her son and never knew about. Time goes by. Malin's mother was getting old. She still lives alone, and Malin never thought about his return. Until one day, on her way back home for market, his mother saw the captain who had been with Malin. The captain told everything about Malin to his mother. His mother looked very happy. After she heard the news from the captain, his mother immediately went to cook in the kitchen. She did not care how tired she was, just for welcoming Malin's arrival. Finally, the morning had come. The day when Malin would arrive at his hometown. His mother rushed to the beach. Several people had gathered to welcome Malin's ship. Malin's ship looked big and glorious. Malin's mother can't wait to see. Malin finally arrived in his homeway. He and his beautiful wife come down from the luxurious seat. Suddenly, from a distance, his mother called his name loudly. Malin! His wife was surprised and asked him, "Who is dirty or woman?" "My husband." "She is not your mother, right?" said his wife. "No, she isn't my mother. I even don't know about her." Malin chose her mother until she fell on the ground. Boom! Malin left his mother in the tears. The mother expected his child, who kept for a long time, has been changed and forgotten. His mother prayed to the God. At once, the sky was so bright into the dark. God seems to answer her prayers. A heavy rainstorm blocked the Malin Kundang sea. The sea began to bring to the lightning. The entire view looked panicked. His wife struck down by Olympic ship and died. The ship pulled over an island that slowly the ship sank. Malin was stranded on an island. He looked forward and hopeless. He knelt begging for mercy, but it was too late. Immediately, Malin's body became a stew. The punishment descended on him. Moral message: Mother is a precious woman who gives birth to us. The end. Thank you for your attention. Bye. See you.
Okay, give applause for participant number 14. Next, we call about participant number 15. Okay, give applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Adil Katalino, Bacuramin Kasaruga, Basengan Kajibata. The respected World Headmaster of SMPN Bengkayang, the respected was jury of the storytelling. I am Erika Giovanni. I come from class 9A. I will tell you about the story of bawang merah dan bawang putih. Once upon a time in East Java, there lived named Bawang Putih. Bawang Putih lived with her stepmother and her stepsister. Before her father passed away, the stepmother and stepsister very kind to her. But after her father passed away, they treat her badly. Bawang Putih, from this moment, you have to clean this house and make a delicious food, right?
But you have to obey my rules. Why I must be kind to my stepdaughter, huh? Pity you, how poor you are. One morning, Bawang Putih was washing some clothes in a river. But then, easily, her stepsister's dress was washed away by the river. She was very worried, and she walked around the riverside to find the dress. But unfortunately, she couldn't find the dress. At home, her stepsister asked her, "Do you see my dress? Have you washed it? Do you hear me? Where is it? Your dress were washed away." "What? You lost the dress? It's expensive, you know. Mother, Bawang Putih was washed my dress and she lost it." "What? You lost the dress? It's so expensive, you know. Now you have to find the dress now." Bawang Putih was so sad, so she started walk along the river to find dress. "Oh, dress, where are you?" But then she met the old man. The old woman said she keep the dress and will give them back to Bawang Putih if Bawang Putih help to do all the housework for her. After that, Bawang Putih helped the old woman do all the housework. After finished, the old woman returned the dress. Oh, thank you very much for helping me out, Bawang Putih. As a reward, let me effort my pumpkin. There is a small one and a big one. Which one do you want? I think the small pumpkin is enough for me. Thank you for your kindness, old woman. Anytime, sweetheart. And then Bawang Putih went home when she arrived. Her stepmother and her stepsister was very angry. They've been waiting for all day long. Then Bawang Putih dressed the old woman and the pumpkin. The stepmother was very angry, so she grabbed the pumpkin and smashed it to a floor. But there's a surprise. From the pumpkins, we formed a light. Bawang Putih, hurry up, go to the river and get my clothes. After you must find the old man. But remember, you must take a big pumpkin so we can be rich. Bawang Merah immediately go to the river and throw the clothes but pretend to search them. Not long after that, she met the old man. "What are you doing right here, young lady?" I'm looking for my dress. I'm keeping your dress, but if you want it, you must do housework for me." "What? You're a dive, old woman. Give it back my dress." Sorry, young lady. I didn't mean to steal your dress. I'm just keeping it. I'm just old woman." Don't make a sad story. Now, because of your fault, you must give me a big pumpkin. And then the old woman gave Bawang Merah the big pumpkin. Bawang Merah was so happy, so she ran. At home, she met her mother. Her mother was empty, so she grabbed the pumpkin and smashed into a floor. But what happened next? From the pumpkin, there is a lot of snakes. They was very scared. They was really scared. They were afraid the snake would bite them. Ah! Mom, I think God just punished we had bad things to Bawang Putih. We have to apologize to Bawang Putih. You are right. We have to apologize to Bawang Putih. And after that, both of them realized their mistake and then they apologized to Bawang Putih.
and Bangkayang forgive them. After that, Isis knew the family is not poor anymore. Bangkayang decided to sell all the jewelries and use the money for the daily life and happy life family ever after. And the story, the end.
Okay, give applause for participant number 15. Maybe you can help your friends. Come on, help your friends.
Balik cepat. Ayo. Masuk.
Okay, next we can call participant number 16. Give applause.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Bengkayang from 8th class. Today, I want to tell you the story from West Borneo named The Legend of Blue Bird. Here's the story. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in West Borneo. The king had 7 daughters, but the queens already passed away, and the king didn't want to remarry. The 7 daughters were beautiful. However, the youngest daughter was the most beautiful, just like me. She was also the kindest. She has a good attitude. She likes to help other people near her. Not like her sister. Her sister were very much different. They were cruel. They were lazy. They like to do terrible things to other people. The king's news about his daughter's behaviors. He often advised his daughters to behave like the youngest. Sadly, they didn't listen. They hated their younger sister because the king always praised her. The older daughters always did terrible things to the youngest. They hit her, slapped her. The youngest was so sad. She often cried herself in the night. The youngest can tell it to her father because if she tells it, her sisters will hit her even harder. One day, the king asked all her daughters to meet him. I'm going to the neighboring kingdom. I'll go for several months. While I'm gone, my youngest daughter will rule this kingdom. Understood, girls? Yes, we do, Mother. They said. The older daughters were so mad. They were upset about the youngest sister was being asked to rule this kingdom. After the king left, they were planning something bad. They want to get rid of her sisters. They were pretending to be nice to her. The youngest was so happy because finally her sisters were loving her and being nice to her. Then they asked her to go fishing at the stone cave.
inside the cave, and there was a lot of fish. The youngest was so happy. She loved fishing with her sister. She didn't know that her sisters were going to do something bad to her.
Hurry up, sister. Let's go inside the cave.
There was a lot of fish there. The youngest didn't know that her sister stayed outside. What so stupid is she? The youngest kept on walking until she was lost. So scared, she was calling on all her sisters, but they didn't respond.
Sister! Sister! Where are you all? I'm so scared to be alone here.
But still, they didn't respond. She was so sad, and then she cried. Suddenly, an old man came. He was a holy man. He was meditating in the cave. He changed her tears into eggs.
Why are you crying, princess?
Old man, I'm lost here. I'm so scared. My sister left me here. I just want to go home.
Don't worry, princess. I will help you. You can go back to the kingdom, but you have to change into a bird. I name you Blue Red. And then you have to brood these eggs, and after the eggs hatch, they will accompany you to go back to the kingdom. Do you agree, princess? The youngest then think out loud. And then she understood. She agreed. Slowly, she changed into a beautiful bird named River. And after the eggs were hatched, they go back to the kingdom. They all stayed at the tree near the kingdom, and then she then watched how the king punished the older daughter. The end. It's all about the story, the legend of Wyvern. Thank you for listening.
Okay, dear applause for participant number 16. Do you have us? Okay, thank you. Okay, next, we can call participant number 17. Give applause.
Good morning. Ariel Tatalino, Bacaran Kasaruga, Bahasa Ingat Aju Bata. I respect the predical and the court of the teacher. I respect ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kinda Yogurt. I am from class 7A. I live present of Fall, Del, and Titel, Telaga, Barna. The history of the Color Lake. Was about a time he was sick and his queen no longer for a baby. The head being with missing for years. Until finally, the king decided to meditate in the forest. Here the king encountered two prayers. With the Almighty, the eventually be blessed with a fire. Not long after that, the king's prayer was answered. The king became pregnant and gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. The king and queen were very happy. Till the people of marriages. At the birth of the king's daughter, the princess lived in